The year is 2011. You just got this awesome new game that somehow contains 3 awesome figures that came with a starter pack, and whatever the hell this is supposed to be. You also then receive a poster, and you look at all the other figures that are yet to be released. You then see one of them that you think is so awesome, and you want to dedicate your life searching for it. I think that we can all relate that all of us were wanting at least one Skylander, the most out of all the catalogue of each 6 Skylanders games. Today, I'll be talking about 6 Skylanders that I was hyped the most from each 6 games. But with a special twist, I will also be ranking them. So before we actually get into the video, I have to say a few things. I will not be ranking them based on their abilities, otherwise you'll immediately know who's going to be number 1. Instead, I'll be ranking them on how hyped I was and how much the hype paid off. And with that, I say we should begin the video before my battery runs out. When Imaginators came out, there were 2 characters I wanted the most, Blastertron, of course, and Robo. Robo looks so cool, he has such an interesting aesthetic to him, so I wanted him so bad. Unfortunately, I missed the opportunity where I could have got him in his adventure pack for £30, and now I have to pay like 3 racks in order to get him, and since I don't know how good he is in game, that's why I have to place him here. Trap Shadow's an interesting one. I remember even before I got into Skylanders, I looked at this magazine and I saw a review of him, Punk Shot, Rhino, and Springtime Trigger Happy, and out of all of them, Trap Shadow seemed to be the most intriguing out of all of them. When I managed to get him in Denmark, I was so excited. Trouble was is that I didn't have a Skylanders game back then, only Lost Islands. My first Skylanders game wound up to be Skylanders Giants, and since I had many other Skylanders before I even got Skylanders Giants, Trap Shadow was effectively left in the dust. No chain, no gain. All of you guys might be shocked to see Ghost Roaster this low on the list, but hear me out. When I was younger, Ghost Roaster used to terrify me, but I strangely also wanted him out of all the Spyro's Adventure characters. Keyword, strangely. He did surprise me with his really awesome moveset, but because I strangely wanted him, that's why I had to place him here. Sorry, buddy. When Skylanders Superchargers came out, I was longing for one thing only, and that was to get an Astro Blast. I was so excited when this guy was announced. He's like an alien with laser guns. I was just so hyped up. So I asked my mum to try find him because I couldn't find him anywhere in any of my local stores. And when my mum found him in Denmark, I was super happy and I was super excited. Unfortunately, the hype came and went when I started playing as him, as he easily disappointed me with his very lacking movesets. You guys might be wondering, why are there 2 Spyro's Adventure characters on this list? Well, let me tell you this, I only got into Skylanders in 2014, so I wasn't around when most Giants figures once saw, and that's why, for the Giants representative, it isn't a Giant, rather it's Series 2 Wrecking Ball. I was wondering if I should place him or Terrafin on this list, but then it hit me. When I was younger, I was desperate for any Terrafin. Any Terrafin would do for me. With Wrecking Ball, I wanted a Series 2 figure specifically, because he looked so gorgeous and cute in that figure. And the hype did pay off. Well, it is for me anyway. His moveset did take a bit of time for me to figure out, but it was just so worth it in the end, although I'm still debating whether Voodoo's better than him. When Skylanders Trap Team came out, I was more focusing on the traps than the actual Skylanders themselves. That was until the new Light and Dark elements came out. Out of Spotlight, Blackout, and Nightmare, Nightlight caught my attention the most, but no matter the store, I couldn't find him anywhere. Until one day, when I was in Denmark, my mum came back from a road trip and she got me Night Light and Gear Shift. I was super excited and super happy that I finally have a Light Skylander in my own hands. I had to wait until I get back to my home in Britain to play him, but it was so worth it in the end. This marks the end of my ranking video. Do you agree with me or disagree with me? I'm open to any opinions. What is the Skylander that you are the most hyped up for? Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.